Hey tubers and tubettes, I'd like to talk to you today about something that happened to me at work yesterday. What it is, I've got two new work experience people. I work in a stock room and I have work experience people come through. Sometimes it's children that are about, young adults, about to start, going out to the workplace, and other times it's companies that run training schemes for people trying to get back into work, either after they've had children or all sorts of reasons really. I mean, especially at the moment because of the financial crisis, a lot of people are finding that they need references and a bit of extra training to get back into the workplace, the job market. It's very difficult right now. So it's one of the things I love about my job, because I get to help people. How can that be bad? That's got to be good. Yeah, so I'm pleased about that. It's a good part of my job. One of the few good parts of my job, but it's a good part of my job. Anyway, so I've got a guy and a girl that started with me. The guy is middle-aged. He's from Uganda originally, I think. And what basically happened is, 10 minutes before, we had a very difficult day yesterday, by the way, a very hard day, and by the end of the day, people's tensions were really, people were tense, because a lot of people that do my job within sort of 3 days, 5 days leave. It's a very physically demanding job, and it's also a very mentally demanding job, because you get a lot of paperwork to go through as well. A lot of people crack under that pressure. I don't. Reason being, I take everything in my stride, and sometimes that drives my manager crazy, which I love. No, I think I'm slowly teaching him a different way of doing things. He sees that, hold on, Nathan stays calm, still, serene, gets things done, takes it in his stride. Less speed, more haste, but still get things done. I think he's sort of seeing that now. It's interesting. Hopefully teaching him something too. Puts crust on that one. Anyway, so 10 minutes before the end of the day, got the guy and the girl here. They're arguing. Oh dear. They're arguing because basically she said something about a type of music she doesn't like. He's disagreed, but as a cultural thing, when he gets excited about something, he talks quite loudly, and it seemed like he was shouting at her, but he wasn't. I knew this. So I put my hand on his shoulder, I put my hand on her shoulder, I brought them together. I said, look, yeah, you finish your work placement at the end of next week. You've been absolutely fantastic. We've got loads of work done. Please don't argue now. Yeah, just chill out. And they did. They chilled out. They went off. He went off, and I sat her down before she went. And I said, he wasn't actually shouting at you, don't you? And she was like, oh, no, it's a cultural difference between you two, that when he gets excited or passionate about something, he talks loudly, and it sounded like he was shouting at you, but he wasn't. And then when she sat down, she thought about it, and she was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I was like, yeah. I mean, we live in London. It's very diverse, it's very multicultural, and it's fantastic, because I learn a lot of different things from a lot of different cultures. I've had everything: philosophy, spirituality, all sorts of things. And you recognise the different ways that people have, coming from different backgrounds or different countries, And it made me think of something. These days, a lot of the problems that occur with people and other people aren't necessarily a lack of respect. They're a lack of understanding. And if people understood other people better, they would argue less. If they understood their points of view, or took the time to. Yeah? So I just wanted to get that out there. I had a fantastic day today. Today is my day off. It's a Wednesday, it's midweek. I work in retail. So I have to work Saturdays. Yeah. So I have midweek off. Fantastic. Went down to the forest. tried some new meditation techniques, learning some new stuff. Absolutely fantastic. No one around, because they're all at work. Yes, so good. And I needed it. I really needed to get reconnected because I was really feeling stress. Yes, I was feeling stress, and I needed to get that out, and I did. And final thing is, I've been very rude. I'll apologise unreservedly. I made a video a while ago called Bless the Children Everyone, about some kids I had doing work experience with me. One stole an iPod. I appealed to their human nature to return it. I never made a follow-up video, so just quickly, it was returned. No harm was done. Unfortunately, although they were regretful for what they did and they shouldn't have done it, and I had a long talk with them, and I'm sure they'll never do it again. I mean, they were shaking and crying when they gave it back. They realised what they'd done was wrong. The company I work for took a much dimmer view on that, and yeah, basically they were all dismissed without anything further happening, which was good in the sense that all of them left without it affecting them. But somebody learned an important lesson, and they all had a bit of work experience. So balance was kind of restored there a little bit. But stupid things kids do sometimes. The stupid thing about it, the person that took it already had an iPod. They didn't even want it. They weren't looking to sell it either. It was an opportunist, crazy thing. They did it, they don't know why they did it, and they wish they hadn't have done it. Kids, man. Oh, I'll tell you what. One day, oh dear, I don't know. I ask myself this question often, that one day, would I make a good father? And I really don't know about the tolerance thing, because I am a very, very patient man, but my absolute, unreserved admiration goes out to parents, because the hardest job in the world is what you do. Believe it has to be. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts, and blessed be.